Civilian infrastructure destroyed, mosques stormed, numerous journalists attacked. Israeli troops deployed on foot and in armoured vehicles along with drones and fighter jets. What's happening in the occupied West Bank? Israel has recently launched a deadly military assault which it calls Operation Summer Camps in the occupied West Bank. It is the largest Israeli operation of its kind in the region since 2002. Israel claims that its goal is to stop Palestinian militant activity in the region and says that several commanders of armed groups are killed during the operations. However, the military offensive has mainly targeted refugee camps in Jenin, Tulkarem and Tubas. At least 39 Palestinians have been killed, including children, and more than 130 have been wounded during the raids. Homes, shops and public utilities have been destroyed extensively, rendering sites uninhabitable for civilians. 70% of Jenin city's streets, for example, has been bulldozed according to the local municipality. Survivors are being cut off from food, water and electricity as the city has been under Israeli siege. Moreover, the military has ordered a voluntary evacuation of Palestinians from the northern West Bank, following the call from Foreign Minister Israel Katz, raising concerns that the fate of the West Bank and its civilians will be similar to those in Gaza in terms of mass destruction and displacement. Violence that Palestinians are subjected to in the occupied territory has been ongoing for decades and surged amid Israel's brutal onslaught in Gaza. Israel has been raiding cities on a daily basis in the region since October the 7th, killing around 675 Palestinians, including 150 children, and injuring more than 5,000. It had arrested over 10,300 people before this latest round of raids began. Violence by Israeli settlers has intensified as well. In the first 10 months of the war, the UN recorded 1,250 attacks by settlers who had been empowered and encouraged by the Israeli government for years. The biggest land seizure since 1993, Oslo Accords, also occurred in 2024. But this offensive is on a different scale. Some fear that Netanyahu's government is starting a new front to expand its war beyond Gaza, as part of its strategy to gradually dispossess Palestinians of their land. The UN Human Rights Office has condemned the Israeli military escalation, and the EU chief has stated that Israel must not extend the Gaza war. The level of impunity enjoyed by Israeli authorities is all the more appalling given that the West Bank raids came just a month after the International Court of Justice issued a landmark verdict, declaring Israel's occupation of the Palestinian territories illegal and demanding the evacuation of all settlements in the occupied territories.